said you burned clothes? What? Huh?
Yeah.
Have you done other shit?
Have you ever broken something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
You
Watch out.
tire slashing? Have you slashed tires?
No.
Oh, let me do the singular. Have you slashed a tire? I'm not gonna let you off on a technicality here. Have you slashed a tire? A singular tire?
Yes.
For legal reasons, no.
Wow, that was. Did you see? She tried to use the loophole of plural. She tried to use plural to get out of it, but I fucking saw that.
What did they do?
Singular.
Oh,
What kind of tire was it?
I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to catch me.
Well, I mean, you did that shit.
Happened to my best friend. They did it to my best friend. It wasn't done to me. I'm way more aggressive when it's to someone I love or someone I care about.
Have you stabbed somebody? Shanked?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a criminal.
Wait, so it was your best friend's boyfriend?
You kind of just pleaded
Yes.
Okay. And your best friend's boyfriend?
He was like really like
Bad.
not good, bad or like.
Okay.
So, but that, I mean, more so in like a dating context, you know.
He was
burned clothes.
Well, burning clothes. I feel like that's not bad.
Yeah, it's pretty. That's vandalism, property damage. You know,
Is it?
Probably a misdemeanor.
Like, why did you burn his clothes?
Because he was being rude.
To you?
Yes.
What did he say?
Was it the guy you were dating?
No, it was another. It was a different dude.
Why you like
Oh, no.
doing this revenge shit on dudes you're not even dating? I'm confused.
Were you dating him?
No, he was also another one of my friends. So we burned it together. We burned his shirt together. I was kind of like helping.
You
her.
said you burned it?
Okay.
You said you
Yeah.
burned it because he was rude. What? How was he rude?
Well, he was just leading her on, in a sense.
What do you mean leading her on?
Like, there was this thing where they were going to date or expected to date, and then it just like didn't happen.
So
So
you were
that
the side
warrants
girl?
burning
Wow,
his
that's
shirt?
fucking
So-
sad.
Yeah, it does. I think it does. I don't know.
So if a guy were to take you on a couple dates and then be like, hey, like maybe leading you on, and then you're like, you know, he's not seeing it, and then you just burn his clothes.
If I have access to them.
Okay. I think that's a little unreasonable. Just a little.
Well, I mean, the way that I would frame it is psychotic behavior, psychopathic, lunatic.
Yeah.
That's how I would frame it if you were, to burn people's clothing because you were upset at them. But that's just me.
I mean, college is college.
I was about to say, I mean, like, that's time consuming doing that to someone else. And like, so it's like, did you video record it and then send it to him and was like, look what I did? Or was it on his, like at his house? Like, where did this take place?
Just have
How
one of
many
his
clothes
sweatshirts?
were there?
It was in my apartment, and the fire alarm went off.
Okay. Yeah.
And so then it was.
You must have
just-
been raging, girl. You were like,
Wow.
I'm going to do this in my
were you
apartment
intoxicated?
complex.
Or just totally
Inside.
sober, let's burn his shirt. He was leading you on.
Yeah.
Okay. There was.
So what did you burn it in?
A lighter. I had a
No,
lighter,
you took the lighter, and then where did you put the clothes?
And so it just started like going up in flames.
So you just lit it.
You lit it on the
Just
floor?
lit
You lit it on the
yeah,
floor?
just like
Like
I
it was
like
a
on your
shirt,
kitchen
a
floor?
sweatshirt,
Yeah, it was like a
outfit.
cutoff.
Like you didn't,
Cutoff.
you
Okay,
weren't like
t-shirt.
over the bathtub lighting it on
No.
fire. Like you were just straight up in your
Well-
kitchen, just like lighting it
well,
on fire.
She was like, my friend was just kind of chilling there, and this was like my idea. So
Did you film it?
I tried to, but I got like a little bit of it on film, and then it just started like going up in flames, and I like ran to
Do
the
you
sink
have?
to
Can you
put
send
it.
us the video? We can play it.
Faramir's note dead donated $100. Brian Goodshaw cool to see Andrew Morgan Lexi. Will we ever see in Rattlesnake plus Latina plus Vegas resident panel? Would be peak bands.
Who's the Latina? Which Latina?
I'm a Latina.
There's several here.
I don't know which Latina you're referring to. Thank you for the TTS. Jake's dope. We'll always love to have him back on. I'm not sure who the Vegas resident is. Who's from Vegas? Oh, maybe you.
No, he said Lexi.
Yeah, he said.
He said my name.
I'm assuming.
Yeah, Jake's great.
Yeah,
he's
Jake's dope.
fantastic.
He's great. Thank you. Appreciate that. Were you guys having more back and forth about the clothes burning, or I have questions?
I just want, like, what extent, like, what would you do? Like, your boyfriend now, you're in an 8-month relationship. If y'all broke up, like, would you, like, it was toxic or something happened, like, what extent would you do? Because I feel like this is a reoccurring thing.
I don't know. I feel like he's very genuine. I wouldn't do anything to harm him. Like, I wouldn't, like...
You wouldn't harm some, like, him.
Yeah, I wouldn't
But burning clothes...
I feel like burning clothes is just like it's a piece of clothing, you know. You can like always buy it again.
So what if a guy broke up with, like, what if you broke up with a guy and they had a piece of your clothes and burned it? Like, I feel like you would be like, they're toxic, that's horrible behavior, they're crazy.
I'd just be like, yo, that's kind of crazy. But I would like, I would just laugh at it. What? Yeah. I mean, if it...
Well, I know if a guy, like, burned my clothes, I would think that's pretty like, psycho behavior.
I don't know. I think it's kind of funny. I would show my friend and be like, yo, look who just burned my shirt.
That's a new one.
Wait, what? You would think it was funny?
Yeah, I would think it's funny. I mean, I don't know.
Did you bring a spare set of clothes that
Nick.
Brian can take outside and set on fire, or?
You're not full
I
screen.
mean,
What the heck, girl?
I'm sorry, that's
Because-
a little wild.
I mean,
that's far.
If someone,
that's
like, okay.
super weird. Just gonna let you know that's really weird.
Burning an article of clothing?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's also a
I mean,
crime.
I've returned
Yeah,
clothes
that's-
from, like, previous exes of, like, we've broken up, good or bad terms. Like, I'm not going to damage your property. Like, I will mail it back to you
maybe
gladly.
split
Over a
I
certain
feel that.
amount of
I feel
damage,
that,
isn't that
actually.
like a higher like charge?
Wait, you were gonna say?
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Actually, Brandon would always, like, he wouldn't burn my clothes. He wouldn't throw it in the trash. He would actually, like, bag it up and
Return it.
yeah, he would return it. So,
Like, that's a respectful
and
thing to do.
It might have been in, like, a trash bag, but, like, he returned it, you know. But he didn't.
Oh, because you had like clothes at his place, and when you guys broke up, he gave you back your stuff.
Yeah, the amount of times that he packed up my clothes from my closet in his apartment was like.
So he was like breaking up with you. Oh, it was
it
on
was-
again, off again type shit.
Yeah, that.
Okay.
But he didn't burn it. He would.
No, he'd
Yeah.
give you but like he would be the one breaking up with you.
No. It
Like,
was,
here's your shit. Goodbye.
It was back and forth. Yes.
See, but I think that's a respectful thing to do. Like,
Yeah.
even though your relationship was toxic and unconventional, at least you had the baseline respect of, hey, I'm going to return your things and not.
I would be like, can I please just like have my clothes back? Like, don't do anything to it or anything like that. And I appreciate that at least. He
Okay.
didn't.
Some questions for you here.
So you
So-
mean this totally sane man bagged your clothes up and just gave them back to you? He didn't even burn them. He didn't destroy your stuff. That's great. I can't.
All
I
right,
can't
I've
believe
returned
it.
clothes.
That's-
I have. Don't get me wrong. I've returned clothes before.
Here, let me ask some clarifying questions. So, this wasn't somebody you dated. It was a friend's love interest.
Yes.
How old were you guys?
This
You
was.
said college.
Yeah,
as I recall.
this was a while ago. Maybe
Well, you're
like
21, so what? A year ago, 2 years ago?
2 years ago, I'd say.
19. Okay, so let's get some details about. Let's see if there's any sort of justification here. So, you said he was leading her on.
Right.
Okay. So, how many times did they date? Go on dates? How many times did they meet up?
Pretty often, like I'd say a few times a week
For how long?
for like over 3 months.
So they were dating.
So you were.
But so what was the point? There must have been some occurrence or event that precipitated the clothes burning. You burning the clothes.
Yeah. Well,
Was that what?
I guess like cheating in a sense.
He cheated.
Were they ever
But
exclusive?
were they?
Yeah. So you were technically the side chick. The side chick?
Wait.
No, I don't think she was involved.
Oh no, I wasn't. It wasn't my
Really?
relationship.
Okay. Never mind.
So they were never officially exclusive?
Okay.
They were. Okay. It was on like both ends. There's
Oh.
different answers. There's different answers to that.
I'm so confused.
There was different answers to that. So like, according to one they work or another they work. It was different times like thrown up. But
So she was seeing other dudes. He was seeing other girls.
no, she wasn't.
She wasn't
She was seeing him, but he
Yeah.
ended up seeing another girl, and so you guys were like, well, she was being led on by this guy, so let's burn his shirt.
Yes.
There's
Got it.
definitely two sides to the story, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
He probably thought this was like a casual hookup. Did she ever bring up, what are we? Are we in a relationship? Are you my boyfriend? Did she ever have that conversation with him?
Yeah, I believe so.
And so, what did he say?
I believe it just like went in like circles, like
That's
never
a no.
really like a definite answer.
So he was just wanting to hook up.
Yeah.
He was
Wait,
just wanting to see her.
But he never agreed. He never said, yes, you're my girlfriend, correct? He said, nah, let's see how it goes type shit.
Yeah, I believe so.
You believe so?
Yeah.
So
'Cause
now,
the way
now
you-
do you see where there's an issue?
This is
No, she never dated him.
I never dated him.
I know, but you burned his clothes, right?
Yeah, she said it would make her feel
don't you-
better.
It would make her.
So
oh
you
my
were just
God.
okay.
But then you said you
For
would also
bestie.
possibly do that with a partner, maybe.
With a partner, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
I'm
date.
not as like that with myself as I am with like my friends.
Other people.
With my friends.
Well, the tire situation was that the same friend, different friend?
They're two different friends. Two different situations with two different friends.
Okay.
So she's just a ride or die bestie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is what I'm
Yeah.
hearing.
That's not for me though. For me, I'm not.
Because the way you originally described it, you said, well, he kind of led her on a little bit, which makes me think they were never in a relationship.
Sounds like they were just hooking up.
Just like they were having sex and just for a long
No,
time.
but with my other friend, they were dating.
Wait,
Grid
what?
1 Motorsports donated $100. Less than smart blonde girl, realize this is me calling you a liar. You do not have to lie to be more interesting, and it is a sin.
Wait.
Gentlemen, this is why you cannot believe shit women say.
I'm not lying, buddy. All right.
Okay.
I don't know. It does sound a little more fantastical as we go on here. Just
Because
saying.
I don't know the situation of like their relationship, and like it's their relationship, so I don't want to like say.
I mean, I can
anything
also
that's-
say this: there's a huge tendency, oftentimes, for. I mean, I don't want to make this like totally a gendered thing, but I've definitely experienced that women, more so than men, have a tendency to minimize the things they've done wrong and emphasize the things that their partner's done wrong in order to garner favor from whoever they're telling their fucking bullshit sob story to. If I'm ever asking anybody for advice, I'm going to say, here's what I've done wrong, here's what they did wrong.
Do that in general because they want to sound important and feel listened and heard to. So in any story, most of the time, women are exaggerating themselves.
Not all the time.
Not all the time, but sometimes.
There's honest people out there.
I'm
honesty,
not
but-
lying.
and I'm
I
not
just
saying
don't
you are.
want to. I don't want to tell the story wrong because it's not like my story to tell. So I don't. I'm not lying.
It was
though.
your
I did
clothes
burn
to
the shirt.
burn, apparently.
I did burn the shirt.
It was your clothes to burn,
I did burn the shirt,
not her
but
story
it's
to
just
tell.
it's just not my. Well, the shirt part, yeah, but.
We need to get this guy on the pod. We need to get them on the podcast.
He
See
needs
what the
to-
story is
yeah.
here.
He
his
knows
side
his
up.
shirt was burned.